Are relationships supposed to be easy? Well, really, that depends on you and your personality. Are you easy? Do you find yourself easy? Do you find yourself difficult? Do you pretend to be easy when you're really more complicated? Do you keep yourself quiet when you really want to say something? Do you say too much and never let the other person say something? Relationship is a dance. You may know salsa and you might know the steps, but when you get with a partner, when you get with another person, male or female, your rhythm is different. Your frequency is different. Some people are generally more easy than others. With two people together, in let's say that's the type of relationship you desire, what would work for you may not actually work for the other person. And what works for the other person may not actually work for you. And that's where the dance comes in. So it's easy if you're in allowance. It's easy if you're more accepting that each person is interdependent and independent, and you get curious about what this other person in your life that you're choosing to merengue with is all about. Get curious. Curious makes it easy. So instead of saying, oh my God, you left the toilet seat up, or oh my God, you are so controlling, those may be true and they may be frustrating for you. However, ask a question. I'm curious about that. I'm curious about that. You know, my co-creator always says, I really don't like it when my things are moved. And you know what? Like in the bathroom or something, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually the same way. I like knowing where my stuff is. I don't like anybody coming in there and moving things around, right? Because then I'm like, well, where's my toothpaste? Where did my cream go? Where did my, my curling iron go, or whatever it is? Instead of getting frustrated about those things, or just like, oh, why is that always on the counter? I gotta clean that up. Be like, so tell me what works for you. That makes it easy. I'm curious, how come you don't like when your things are moved or your things are touched? What does that bring up for you? I want to know, because I want to engage with you and create the multiplicity of possibilities in the most beneficial way, and really keep the small stuff out of the way, out of the problem way, so that we can create bigger. It's just about curiosity. It's about allowance. It's about acceptance. And a lot of people don't like to look at this, but if you're not easy in relationship, or you think they're not easy, who are you mimicking? Is it your mother or your father? In my family, my father was pretty easygoing. My mother was not easygoing. She wanted it the way that she wanted it. My father was just like, I'm gonna fly the coop. I'm just gonna do whatever I want. Don't try to control me. And she's like, wah, 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 wah. And he's like, I gotta go. They had no easiness really between them. And that doesn't create greater. That creates more cavernous distance and more cavernous intimacy. I do not mean that you always have to be together, but that they weren't curious. They weren't curious. They weren't in allowance, and they were certainly not in acceptance. They were in reaction. They were defending against each other, saying in their minds and energetically giving off the, the smoke screens of stay away from me. Like he would run and she would come close, if she energetically, if you have somebody that runs away from you, you might want to look at, your overbearing nature and maybe pull back a little bit. And that might invite the curiosity to turn in and meet. That's what creates ease. Most people are too in their ego, edging good out and talking about the problem, than getting curious about the possibility with each other. If you desire a relationship, get curious. If you desire a relationship, step more into allowance and acceptance. If you desire a relationship, ask questions. If you desire a relationship, let everything go, and also get to know what actually must stay for you, your non-negotiables. But we'll talk about that in another video. If you like what I'm saying, I'd love to hear it in your comments, questions, thoughts. Like the channel here, I'd really love that. Pass it on to your friends, family members. Suggestion, if you pass it on to the person you're in relationship with, you may want to ask them some questions before you do. Hit the bell if you want to get notified about when I'm going live next. Thanks for listening to my sharing, and I hope this was a contribution to you.